Marine Underwriters of America started for me as a dream that it took me 8 to 10 years to develop. I had started 3 businesses before for various insurance companies, and I really wanted to do something on my own. I had the confidence to do it. I had the business plan to do it. I've written my business plan over and over and over again, and I knew I could do it. So I was fortunate to get the opportunity back in 2010 to start Marine Underwriters of America, or we call it MUA. MUA is, in my opinion, and opinion of a lot of other agents and brokers out there, one of the leaders in recreational commercial marine. Marinas, boat dealers, ship repairers, marine contractors, and so forth. We do a lot more than that, but that's kind of our focus, and that's how we've been doing business for the past 15 years primarily. Going forward, we've got other plans. We're also in the regular commercial marine space, which we are growing fairly rapidly with a specialist there that we've hired. But we are still predominantly one of the very premier underwriters for the commercial recreational marine space. We have a lot of talented underwriters who've been doing it for a long time. We are especially adept in service and thinking outside the box. We are not class underwriters. If you've got something strange and wonderful and weird, we're happy to listen to you and try to figure out how we can service that need. We've been in business, MUA has been in business for 15 years. MUA is a very stable partner for their agents and brokers, as well as for their carrier partners. We've been with the same carrier partner for a number of years, 8 years with our current carrier partner. That's the stability that we bring. We're not going to change our minds and do something weird and undercut the market. We are stable, we'll always be there for you. And we think that's important not only to our agents and brokers, but to our insureds as well. We have insureds who have been on clients of ours for 10 plus years. So, I think when you're thinking about putting your business with a specialty underwriter like ourselves, I think that's very important for agents and brokers to understand. We had 13 out of 14 individuals that we spoke to, entities, that provided us with an offer. Obviously, we did something right along the way because everybody was interested in purchasing MUA. We used a intermediary, investment banker. We interviewed we were interviewed about 14 people. 13 gave us an offer, and we nailed it down to 3 that we liked, DOXA being one. Ultimately, the thing I liked about DOXA the most was they felt more like a family. I wasn't going to lose Marine Underwriters as a name. That was very important to me. Marine Underwriters of America to me is like another child. It's something that I grew up, I raised, I developed. All of my employees have bought in. No one has left really during that time. I've got the same underwriters. It's just, we're a family-run kind of organization, and that's the way I felt about DOXA. Everybody else, no, we would have been absorbed into whatever entity that was there, and a name would have gone away, and we've just been sitting at a desk working for somebody else, which that wasn't what I was looking for. I'd grown the business, in my estimation, to where I could do it on my own, and I needed some assistance. There was succession plan issues there for sure. My daughter did not want to become an underwriter in our business, so I knew I was going to have to find a partner, to continue MUA to going forward. So I need help on the IT side. We really didn't have IT systems. I wanted to get rid of The accounting piece, my wife was doing that. She wanted to retire. And there were a number of other things, just efficiencies. I don't know, nobody had any benefits in my, we couldn't afford benefits. We had 9 people. There were so many things I wanted to give my employees that after 10 years, we couldn't do any longer. So that was where DOXA fit the picture. It's a really interesting process of anything else. I had a fantastic investment banker who led me through the process. I didn't have to do a whole lot of work to get things done. They took all the information, put it together. That would be something I would recommend somebody to get. That was something I did not know that I would need an investment banker. I consulted some friends who had sold their businesses, and they told me, Mike, 100%. It's going to be, I know it's expensive, but it's worth every bit of it, because you need to be able to tell all of your story, because you don't know what you don't know. So that was a great, and the entire process, getting to meet loads and loads of people, talk about your business, answer questions about your business. I mean, people were very interested in it. I'm very interested in selling the business, not just selling it monetarily, but just selling it to, that's what I do. That's what I still do today, even with DOXA. I mean, I'm constantly selling the business. So it was just an exciting process, and I would recommend it that, when it's time for you and you're like, okay, I've got to either take it to the next level, which we have done with DOXA, or if you're talking about, I'm at the end of my career and I'm looking to cash out, it's nothing crazy, it's nothing scary. I thought I was going to kind of wander off after a while, and I'm still here and I'm still enjoying it. So it goes to tell you that if you can just make that leap into it, it's not a situation where it's a scary deal, or especially if you get the right people that you're going to do business with going forward. In the past 4 years with DOXA, we have grown 178% since I sold. That's been a number of issues, market issues, but certainly the fact that DOXA allows us to just do what we do well, which is underwrite. I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, my computer crashes and then I have to take myself offline and fix it, because I'm the IT person as well as the business owner. I also don't have to worry about, we're chasing this money because this agent isn't paying or this client isn't paying, whatever the case might be. That's a DOXA issue. Day to day, we're sitting down, we're underwriting, we're providing a service to our agents and brokers and to our insureds. And it just makes process simpler and other ways to, and have time to generate that extra business going forward. I expect by the end of this year, we will have doubled our premium volume, and that will be, double premium volume in 5 years is pretty impressive.